What can you destroy in Marvel Rivals? Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is looking at the Dev Talk, which is the fourth one. Make sure to subscribe as we cover lots of things when it comes to Marvel Rivals. Fingers crossed I'm able to get a code over the weekend, but it is very doubtful. But if anybody can reach out on X, link is in the description, and give someone like myself, a kind soul, give myself a code, that'd be very much appreciated. So no pressure, but that'd be very much appreciated if anybody could do that. But in case, let's get right into the action of coverage. This was really interesting and I thought let's share this with the community. When we first dreamed up the idea of environmental destruction in Marvel Rivals, by the way, I love that and I love this because it is Marvel characters going ham. The same way you see things destroyed in like the Marvel Avengers films or any Marvel film. It's like that realism, it's that immersion. So I like that. We all had a vision of world-breaking combat on a scale worthy of superheroes. Let's be real, if the Hulk can't smash a building or two, is he really the Hulk? 100%. We all agreed environmental destruction had to be a thing, but turning that idea into reality, let's just say that challenge has been one that could confound even Bruce Banner. Picture this, we want to be able to tear down buildings and structures with our awesome superpowers, but because this is a team-based PvP shooter, we needed those blocks to exist for strategic showdowns. Otherwise, once everything is reduced to rubble, it would just turn into a chaotic battle in large open space. After a ton of brainstorming, testing, and of course debating, we found that what we hope is the perfect balance. We meticulously designed and validated the environmental destruction ratios for each level. You can unleash your hero's destructive power, blasting open new pathways and turning the rubble into cover, giving you a leg up in the heat of battle. At the same time, essential structures that serve as blockades in the levels, such as high platforms, are designed to be indestructible to ensure player maneuverability and strategic nature of team battles. Yep, fantastic. It's like if Hawkeye is unable to get to a high place, a high vantage point and shoot down, that's not very good. Same thing with any other character that's got like a grappling hook to it. Black Cat, I think, has got one. They're just characters in the Marvel universe that are able to do that kind of like Gatling gun. I'm not talking about Batman, by the way, but you know what I mean when it comes to like those characters that do that, to have those vantage points to either snipe or do other types of elements that are known for them. Like Black Widow. If Black Widow can't be able to use a piece of weaponry that has a bit of range to it and get to a vantage point and then escape from said vantage point, then that doesn't really feel like a Marvel game, does it? Naturally, creating the chaos wasn't a walk in the park. We had to make sure that the aftermath of your destruction didn't hinder the fluidity of heroes' movement or mess their high-flying acrobatics. Random debris on the ground or holes in walls enrich the gameplay, but irregular edges can affect the smoothness of a character's movement and abilities. We're continually designing ways to optimize these experiences, such as improving the collision of irregular debris and allowing continuous attacks to break and clear them. Optimizing these experimental issues arising from environmental destruction requires a lot of testing, which is why we want to hear from you during this alpha. I laughed during reading that segment because I just had this envisionment of a load of debris like on the floor and you're just like trying to like wade through breeze blocks just to like smack somebody or kind of fire off an ability. It just wouldn't work. You're being stuck in the mud whilst other characters are kind of flying high and shooting down on you. That could be a quite cool strategy. I wonder if it would work that way. We'll have to see when the closed alpha comes out. They've gone further to say that using Unreal Engine's Chaos Destruction system, that's cool, and Lumen Global Dynamic Lighting system, we found a rich physical effects and dynamic lighting effects to Marvel Rivals as a multiplayer game. We needed to synchronize the result of environmental destruction across different clients. It's well known that the server synchronization of physics simulations is a challenging industry problem. Therefore, we invested a significant amount of effort in customizing development on the Chaos system to ensure consistent environmental destruction experience across different clients. I don't know if a lot of you remember, I think it was BattleBit, a game where it was like a first-person shooter, like it was in a blocky type universe, where you were able to destroy absolutely anything. A lot of first-person shooters are actually doing this at the moment to, be more immersive, get that kind of realism. And that could be, if done right, really good for this game. If it doesn't work out, then it could be a bit of a problem. But I've got faith. What I've seen so far definitely looks like things are good, but it's a closed alpha. So look, bugs, issues and improvements can happen between the point of where we are now to where the game is released. They say, but hold on to your web shooters because we're not stopping at just smashing synchronizing. Oh no, we're cooking up some next level mayhem that we hope will be ready in the near future. Oh, a new mode. One interesting design we'd like to share is our ongoing consideration of how our environmental destruction differs from that of other games. I actually wonder if you could grab stuff and throw like stuff just on the field and how we can make it cooler and more Marvel. How would Loki feel about his beloved kingdom being destroyed, or what Tokyo 2099 security measures exist to prevent a little Spidey rampage? Well, we did in the realm of Isgard. I can't say that right. I'll say Asgard. The destroyed buildings will gradually restore themselves after a short period, thanks to King Loki's determination to keep his golden kingdom looking regal. And over the futuristic world of Tokyo 2099, we're building up some Spider-Bot shenanigans. We call this gameplay thematic environmental destruction. But due to the development progress, the thematic destruction of Shibuya is not included in the current testing phase, but you can expect it in the next test. It's still really exciting to see like how they are putting together this game in general, from the front end, from the back end. The back end, of course, not being the butt. I'm talking about the back end of being like the engineering and development side of things. It's just impressive overall, and I think they're kind of like going to release with everything on the table. Things don't seem to be off the table. Like the mistakes that Overwatch 2 made and several other games, like everything is like on the table. They finish off by saying, so what now? Well, the closed alpha is just about to begin. We want to enjoy wrecking stuff, but most importantly, we want your feedback. We've seen everyone's excitement for Marvel Rivals despite it being in early development, so we're ecstatic to get player opinions as we continue building this game. Help us help you together. Let's make Marvel Rivals the best superhero experience of the multiverse. Damn right. And I like that. It's just the positive end to it. I'm still not concerned, but I still have questions about the monetization, which is always a big thing when it comes to games like this. But the backing that the player base, this seems like the right game at the right time. It seems like the right game for Marvel fans, and the right time being that where, say, Overwatch, Team Fortress is dead. A lot of people go, oh, it's just Overwatch clone. Yeah, people forget Team Fortress. That game is literally... I don't know. I'm not going to go into too much of a rant about that one, but I think a lot of people, when they go, it's just an Overwatch clone, you kind of miss a lot of the past and past games that have been developed prior. If anything, everything's a clone of each other. But what I really love is Marvel. You can see Shield. Like I'm a big Marvel fan, and I've been looking for a game like this for such a long time. And I'm so glad that they're working towards it. So fingers crossed for the future. Make sure to subscribe as I'm going to take you along for the ride. We're going to go for the ride together as a community. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. What are your thoughts on some of this stuff though? Destruction stuff. Bye-bye.